Let's take a break. It's a phantom goal. Yeah. Coming up, how's your Kyler Murray feel about the Cardinals again going to Jacoby Brissett? We're going to ask Steve Young. We're also going to ask him how injury to a quarterback's not going on might affect his throwing. So you can't even imagine why Nashville is upset the puck didn't go in the net. Because you took the net away. Get out. Get out.
What y'all on?
Get out of the building. I'll call the police to throw everybody from Nashville out of the building. Get out. Don't want to hear. Don't want to hear.
What y'all on? Y'all chilling? This beautiful Wednesday.
With hundreds of sales.
Bulls tough as hell, huh?
12 or less at Whole Foods Market. Adams.
Bulls tough as fuck.
I'm taking my legs.
I'm gonna take out the stuff there.
We finna get started very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of games today.
Antivirus.
Most of my bets really in college, though, honestly. We're not talking about college on here.
Protect yourself better from
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 NBA games.
Got this old thing.
We got 11 NBA games today. We're gonna talk about.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you.
We got 11 NBA games to talk about today.
Better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it go higher than 8K? This one.
You can take the TV and go. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
We're gonna overview all the games.
You don't know that?
If you want our real players, we putting our money on. They already in the chat. We got half off. We got the half off going.
We're celebrating fall with a smooth, refreshing taste from Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
I don't think I'm actually streaming this shit on Instagram. So we finna log off the Instagram. We're gonna go to Twitch. So I'm gonna drop the Twitch right here. You see, I can drop the Twitch for y'all. We're gonna be on Twitch going over all the games, not Instagram. So if you want my opinion for all the games, make sure you go live on Twitch. Make sure you're on the Twitch, not the Instagram. About to post to Instagram. I'm about to post to Twitch right now for everybody. We're going over all 11 games, previewing all the games for you, but it will be on Twitch, not Instagram. Sorry to break it to you, brothers, but you gotta go on Twitch if you want the locks, or if you want my opinion on the games, or you can just not watch it. It's cool. I'm gonna do it regardless. Boom, I just posted the Twitch on my story. Going over all the games today live. Twitch. There you go. Press the link there. There you go.
Popeye $6 big box is back.
Boom. Let me see if I can post this on Pixel.
2 sides.
Oh yeah, there she goes. She posted it for y'all. There go the Twitch right there. Go over to Twitch. Y'all want the locks? Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. That's the link. It's also on my It's also on my story though. So y'all want to watch? Boom. I bet. All right, so I'm ending this shit on Instagram. Y'all want to be? There you go.
FreestyleLibre.us.
Bet. Let me end this Instagram.
We've got several NFL questions for our good friend, the man who would never sit still in the pocket when I blocked him in Tampa Bay, Hall of Fame quarterback Steve Young. Let's start with something that's going to have an update in the middle of the question. Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon says he would start Jacoby Brissett over Kyler Murray, even if Murray were totally healthy. Because he likes what the offense is doing right now. Apparently, Murray's not totally healthy because they just put him on IR and he's gonna have to miss at least 4 games. But if you were Leonard, before that happened, and you heard something like this from your coach, what would be your reaction?
Bet. Cool. We live on Twitch now. Let's see.
Coach gets fired. I'm gonna be fired.
I bet. Here we go. Once we get about 15 people in here, man. Once we get 20 people, we'll start. And y'all be able to ask whatever questions y'all need in the comments right there. I'll be able to respond back to the comments. So that's how we rock.
Is in the formative, no confidence. Like that is a brutal thing for a coach to say at the end of the season. And to me, it really reflects how he and really the whole coaching staff feel about Kyler Murray, because everyone knows quarterback is the job in the NFL.
We got 11 games to go over. Probably take about 30 minutes.
Quarterback
We're gonna go over all of them, then y'all can ask a couple questions afterwards. So
even if you're healthy, we don't want you to play. If I'm Kyler Murray, I say to myself, in a totally vulnerable state, what am I not doing? What do I need to do? Respond not as a victim, which most people do. Respond with accountability. How I got this.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing.
Just own it.
This is the life for me.
Just out the pasture, essentially.
If you starting your bank small, how would you play ball?
Start in the league too.
Single bets. I would do single bets for sure. Single bets. That's exactly what I would do is single bets.
Speaking of journey,
There's nothing else to do but single bets.
Even the 3 games he's played, the most recent 3 ones with the Bengals, he's thrown for more than
We need 2 more people to join
touchdowns, but it's just
in
one
order for us to go ahead and get started.
quarterback. How angry are you allowed to get with your defense, particularly with what you saw Sunday against the Bears?
Like we always talk about, football's unique because everyone has to go get the inspiration, go ram into each other. And it takes inspiration. You have to want to do it. And how do you get there? How do you gather guys? Quarterbacks.
You tired as hell. I was up all night playing 2K.
How do I get
No
my
reason.
guys ready to go ram into people next week and to protect me or play defense? And what you can't do is shame them and make them less incentive to go ram into people. So you got to be super careful. Now, some teams are so mature that you can stand up and shame them. And get them to go play harder. And get them.
I bet I'm just gonna start at the 8-minute mark regardless.
Can't do that, right? He's definitely respected. But
Yes, sir. It's legal.
Super careful. But I know when he goes home and complains to his wife, he's like, "That defense sucks. We gotta get."
Damn, it's 50 motherfuckers on there. My bad, y'all. I should have been started. Shit, I ain't think it was gonna be 50 motherfuckers on this bitch. All right, all right. Let me mute this TV.
Watch it.
All right, first game of the day is Philly versus the Cavs. Cavaliers are 11.5-point favorite against Philly. Looking like no Embiid, no Max Strus, no McCain, no Paul George. We already know that. Cavs get Darius Garland back today. DeAndre Hunter is a game time decision with an illness. Probably won't play. Philly is on a back-to-back. 11 points seems like a lot though. In this game, I would probably look at who's backups in the Andre Drummond. Maxi points is gonna be like fucking dirty still. I think that might be too many points for this team right here. I know Maxi been going crazy, but I think he kind of shot them out the game last night against the Bulls. Honestly, took too many shots. He had 4 assists at halftime. He only ended with 5. Let me see what they got Maxi at. Maxi points. Maxi points is at 29.5. I would probably go with a Maxi under, honestly. Or Drummond over his points. Drummond should be able to get 6. They got him at 5.5 right now. I can see Drummond getting that. This game is kind of a pass for me, just because it's so many moving pieces, especially with Garland coming back. We've been riding Lonzo Ball assists, but now Garland's back. I don't know if I like that. Maybe Evan Mobley rebounds would be a good look in this game. I'll take him at 8. Should be a solid parlay piece. Same with Drummond, honestly. Drummond should be able to get 8 boards in his sleep down there as well. Being the starting center tonight. Jared Allen just gonna sit in the paint. They're doing a lot of paint sitting. these guys. So yeah, I would probably look at either Maxi under 30 or Drummond rebounds or Mobley rebounds at a reduced number. Next game is, let's see, Pacers Brooklyn. Okay. So I posted in the groups that there's too much money on the Pacers, man. That's a G League versus G League team, honestly. It's G League versus G League. The Pacers are a 6.5 point favorite, and let me go check again. I think it's like 93% of the money on Indiana. There's no reason that 93% of the money should be on Indiana. Indiana's been playing good without their players, but 92% of the money on them is telling me Brooklyn gonna have a lot to say about this game. I would definitely say Brooklyn with the points or nothing in that one. I wouldn't touch the Pacers money line with a 10-foot pole. Definitely wouldn't bet that. If like that's not getting bet, won't get bet. No way in hell I'm betting that. G League versus G League. You got Cam Thomas out there. You got Terrence Mann starting. You got Michael Porter Jr. Tyrese Martin is a solid player. Nick Claxton. You got Neesmith out there and Pascal. Maybe if Indiana was to win, let's say you just wanted, if you just like Indiana, you could take Pascal Siakam assist or his points over. He probably would be the primary facilitator / ball handler tonight because Ben Shepherd is not a point guard, but he's listed as the point guard for tonight. But he's not a fucking point guard. He can't handle the ball. He's a 3-point shooter. But basically what I'm saying is I think the Nets will probably win this game or easily cover. Take them up to 10 to be safer. And like to kind of counteract yourself if you just like Indiana, just take Pascal Siakam over. Pascal will probably have to have a huge game in order for them to win this game. Or Neesmith will have to hit one of those like 5 threes games. But the problem with Neesmith tonight is if it's not Pascal creating the offense, Ben Shepherd's not going to do it. They don't have a fucking point guard. Quentin Jackson is out as well. He was the backup that was playing. Maybe Ray J. Dennis can have a game and fill that role, but basically all that 93% of the money shit being on them makes me know that the Nets is the right choice tonight, win, lose, or draw. So I would take the Nets or nothing or Nets plus 10, be safer. That's what I like in that game. I could see Cam Thomas having a big game as well with the pace of the Pacers. Next game is Pistons versus Jazz. Pistons are a 9.5 point favorite against Utah. I don't know why they're a 9.5 point favorite. I don't think they should be that, but that's telling me that they probably smoking because there's no Tobias Harris and that number is still 9.5. For this game, I would look at Cade Cunningham assist, take it at 8 to be safe as possible. I think he gets 10. The way that Utah plays, they play fast-paced game. They run up and down the floor. No Walker Kessler again. He's out for the season. They just announced that he got a shoulder injury. He'll be out for the season. But with no Tobias Harris, I feel like that just makes it easier for Cade to get assists. He'll be more because Tobias is a player that can create his own shot. You know, he can get the ball in the post ups, things like that. Now on the Detroit team is literally nobody that really creates their own shot out there. It's all like standing shoot players or bigs that need pick and roll. Nobody really can create their own shot on this Pistons team right now, especially with Tobias out. The ball is going to be in Cade hands 99.9% of the time. Maybe you could do his points, rebounds, assists, just so you can do his combo. So it doesn't matter what he does tonight. But I do think this would be a high assist game for him. LeVert can't create his own shot off the bench. That is one person, but nobody else can create their own shot on this damn team. You got Isaiah Stewart, Amon Thompson, Durant, Duncan Robinson, Holland. These motherfuckers can't create their own damn shots. So I would look at Cade assist in that one. I do think Detroit gets the job done, but I'm not thirsty to bet it because Lowry marketing will create problems for them. I can see Lowry having a pretty good game tonight. Also took a look at Nurkic rebounds, maybe take him at like 8 boards. Let me see what the price is on that. Nurkic 8 boards could be solid just because of the pace of the game, and he is the center now that Nurkic is out, and he'll be guarding one of those guys for Detroit to just sit in the paint like Durant. Durant just sits in the paint. Isaiah Stewart just sits in the paint as well. They got Nurkic 8 rebounds minus 235. That ain't a bad look. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart, 6, not even that bad either. But yeah, my main play for that one would probably be Cade, 8 assists. You could take it up to 10 if you single bet, and I think that's pretty solid as well. They got him minus 150 for that 10. My bad. Somebody texting about something right now. Go ahead, send that. Boom. Okay, cool. Next game on the board is Washington Wizards versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics are a 12.5-point favorite. Total is 232. In this game, I think this is a George game. Keyshawn George, he's been lights out all year. I would probably look at his points. His 10 is made for sure. He's going to score 10 points for sure. I think that's like minus 300. Let me see. Keyshawn George minus 460. That's a good parlay piece for 10 points. Jaylen Brown should be able to score 20 in this game as well. Pretty easy. I wouldn't bet this game either side. I feel like Boston should win, of course. Maybe halftime, full-time Boston. But this Washington team not as bad as you would think they are. Keyshawn George been playing really well. So, like I said, I would go Keyshawn George points. Jaylen Brown 20. They need to let CJ McCollum actually play point guard. I wonder what his assist is. Because Bilal is not good. The nigga asked. Yeah, I would just go Keyshawn George points. So yeah, I would go Keyshawn George points in that game. No, I have nothing to bet on that game, over or under. Spread, none of that shit. I wouldn't take anything in that one. Rockets Grizzlies. Is that the next game? Let me see. Next game, Knicks and T-Wolves. Knicks T-Wolves is very interesting. These are the guys that were traded for each other. Julius Randle going back to New York. Cat playing against his former team. I feel like Cat was the better big in this. I feel like that Minnesota should have kept Cat if they could have and got rid of Rudy. I think Cat gets 10 rebounds for sure. I do think Julius Randle will try to go off. I could see him getting 20. I'm not totally ready to bet it. I could think Julius gets 20. Anthony Edwards is back tonight. Yeah, I like Cat rebounds though, man. He does have an illness tonight. Maybe he might not play. I would look at Cat rebounds. Who I think wins this game? It depends on if Cat plays. If Cat plays, I can see New York winning it, but I wouldn't be surprised with what Ant does coming back. He is coming back off a hammy. Let me see what they got Ant points at. What would you be throwing your last 100 on tonight? Nothing I'm gonna say in here, bro. So if you want to know what I'm gonna put my last 100 on, it's gonna be the best bet I got for today, and it's not gonna be in here. If you want the plays for tonight to throw your last 100 on, text half to this number 613-7503. This is just an overview, bro. There you go. If you want some shit we actually betting. Like I said, Ant points. Let me see what they got Ant at for his points. The spread is 2. I can see this game going under, actually, because it started at 230, now it's down to 228. Both of these teams do want to try to push the pace now. They got Ant at 25. I could see it, but I'm not sure. Jalen Brunson should be able to have his way in this game. So Jalen Brunson 20 is minus 700, of course. Jalen Brunson 25, I feel is made. In pick and roll, Rudy Gobert would not be able to stick with him. And the fact that he'll have to guard Cat as well. Jalen Brunson 25 should be made on the parlay. Shouldn't have much to worry about there. Like I said, Cat 10 rebounds are the best I like for this game. Even Mitchell Robinson, what they got him at? Mitchell Robinson 6 boards should be made as well. Randall. Randall, they got him at 15. That's a parlay piece. If you're just one of those people that like to build your parlays with those big ass lines, Randall's going to score 15 points tonight for sure. The 20, like I said, is in question, but I think he probably gets it. He's going to be aggressive against his old team in New York, especially. And the Knicks don't really have they don't have a real 4. Their 4s are really 3s. You know what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges is really a 3. Anunoby is really a 3. Josh Hart's really a 3, but they play the 4. So they're smaller than Randall. He should be able to bully ball him. Maybe Randall's assist as well, actually, because they're gonna eventually have to double or bring some type of help towards Randall. Let me see what they got Randall assist at. Randall 4 assists is green. He's gonna get 4. That's a good parlay piece. They're gonna have to double Julius. They can't handle that big motherfucker on the. They can't handle that big motherfucker on the block. Yeah, Ant just got cleared. Y'all just got the message as well. So yeah, that's what I like for that game. This is a game I actually have a bet for. So the guy who said, "What would I put my last dollar on?" I wouldn't put my last dollar on this, but I have a bet for this game, and I'm gonna share it with y'all at least. Rockets Grizzlies. I got 2 bets for this game actually. Rockets Grizzlies. It's a shit show in Memphis right now. Josh probably is on his way out the door. The Rockets are pretty good. I think they have a chance to make it to the Western Conference Finals when healthy. But Steven Adams is a game time decision tonight. I doubt a player of Steven Adams' age is going to play with a hip injury in a game that they probably should win. They probably won't need Steven for. So I targeted Sengun earlier this morning. I think he gets 10 rebounds. That's even money. But to be safe, you can take him at 8. I love that as a parlay piece. I'm putting that on one of my actual parlays tonight. Sengun 8 rebounds. As soon as Steven Adams is announced out, if he's out, Sengun is probably going to go to 10.5 rebounds at even money, 11 rebounds at even money. Steven Adams won't be the starting center once he's out. They probably will start Sengun, or they might start Capella now. They do have Capella, but regardless, 4 men have been doing a really good job rebounding against Memphis. We could just go back and check their last few games. Detroit Pistons, they started Isaiah Stewart at the 4. He had 14 rebounds in 33 minutes against the Memphis Grizzlies. The game before that, they played the Raptors. Scotty Barnes was the 4. He recorded 12 rebounds in 32 minutes against the Grizzlies. The game before that was the Lakers. I think DeAndre Ayton had a big rebound game. DeAndre Ayton had 0 rebounds actually, but Luka had all the boards in that game. And yeah, that game I don't really care about that one. Phoenix Suns, Mark Williams got him. So basically, the center or the power forward position should be able to rebound pretty well. It's a high-paced game, and the way Sengun is, I know he's going to get a lot of boards in this game. I think the Rockets should win. The Memphis Grizzlies are just a mess. Do I think that they cover the spread? I'm not sure. Also like Ja Morant under 24.5 points. It has dropped already. But I gave it out at 24.5. It's dropped down to 22. I think he still goes under that. Ja don't want to be there. Ja's pretty mad. Also, you have a lockup defender, probably the best perimeter defender in the NBA, as far as anything. And Amen Thompson, guarding Ja. He won't let Ja do what the fuck he wants to do. Ja won't be able to get to his spots tonight, I don't think. So I do like Ja under 24.5, and I like Sengun to get 8 rebounds. Take it at 10 if you want to do a single bet. I think the Rockets win the game. Not sure if they cover the spread, but Memphis is a mess. Ja probably be out of here. Where we in November? He'll probably be out of there by December. Next game, Pelicans Mavericks. Pelicans are hurt all across the board. No Messi, no Zion, no DeJounte. We already know. Jordan Poole's a game time decision with a knee. We know the Dallas Mavericks are really hurt. No Ant-Man. I mean, my bad. No Anthony Davis. No Derek Lively. No Dante Exum, and no Kyrie, of course, for a while. I think Dallas should have enough to win this game, but it does have trap written all over it. I think I would be more comfortable instead of taking Dallas on the money line at whatever price it is. It's probably like minus 330. I would take the Pelicans up to 16 and for the same price. If somebody just want to play the money line, I would play the Pelicans plus 16 instead of the Mavericks on the money line. They're the same exact price. You're getting 16 points with the Pelicans. Derek Queen is not a bad big as a backup. I was very high on Derek Queen at Maryland last year. Won a lot of games with him. He's a solid big. He's a young kid, but he's solid. He has great size. I do think Daniel Gafford will have his way down there with him. Daniel Gafford should get 6 rebounds in his sleep. Daniel Gafford's 6 rebounds should be a stone cold lock tonight. They're going to start Looney, I think. Are they going to start Looney? Let's see. Let's see who they're going to start. RotoWire. They got who projected to start. Let's see. NBA lineups. Starting lineups. Let's see who the Pelicans are going to start at center. That definitely determines what the bet is. Okay, yeah, they're going to start Kevon Looney at center tonight against Daniel Gafford. I love Gafford to get 6 boards. He should get that pretty easy. Looney should actually get 6 boards as well, guarding Gafford. That shit minus 160. So I do like both of the bigs in this game to get their rebounds. Herb Jones is back. I think Trey Murphy easily scores 15 points. The Mavericks don't have a guard, nobody that can guard him for real. Trey Murphy's gonna get his shit off. This is one of those years where he just padding his stats. Trey Murphy 15 is a great parlay piece. Kevon Looney 6 rebounds, single bet. Daniel Gafford 6 rebounds, parlay piece. Love all those bets. That's what I like for that game. It's really simple. PJ Washington will be guarded by Herb Jones. Klay Thompson will be trying to guard Trey Murphy. He can't guard him. Klay used to be a great defender before his injury. He's not a fucking great defender anymore. He's just an average player out there. So yeah, that's what I like in that game. Next game up on the list. We got another game. I have a bet that I'm betting a large amount of money on. I can't tell you what that bet is, but I'll go over my bets that were secondary that didn't make the cut. Heat versus Nuggets. Nuggets are 9.5 point favorite against the Heat. I'm pretty sure the Nuggets will win this game. I will tell you that. The Heat haven't beat the Nuggets in a very long time. It's just a bad matchup for them. It's a bad matchup for Bam. It's a bad matchup just across the board. Bam is too small to guard Joker. Khalil Ware is too light to guard Joker. Joker should have his way in this game. I think Joker does get a triple-double tonight as well. Should be pretty easy. The total is at 240, so it's telling you it's going to be a lot of fucking points scored. The question every night is Joker going to get his assists when he comes to the triple-double. He's going to get the rebounds every night, pretty much, and he's going to get the fucking and he's going to get the points. So you just got to question, is he going to get his assists? I think in this one with the total being 240, it's telling you he's going to get his assists tonight. I also think Davion Mitchell can have a big impact on this game. I used to call it the Joker rule. That's what I call it, the Jokic rule. So when Joker plays those crafty guards that are pretty good in pick and roll, Jokic, if he has any weakness, its only weakness is his pick and roll defense because he can't move his feet that well in pick and roll. Davion Mitchell should be able to attack Joker in pick and roll, creating for his team and scoring for himself. They got his points at about 9.5. His assists probably like 5.5, 6.5. I think you could take his points plus assists of like over 13.5. You should be solid with Davion as a parlay piece. Norman Powell also is someone I would probably key on in this game. He is pretty good in pick and roll as well, can create his own shot. And he has given Denver hell when he was with the Clippers. It's a different scenario because he's more of the main focal point with Miami, but he has given Denver hell. I'm gonna give y'all a play I actually like. Bam Bam under. I like Bam under in this game because regardless of what the Heat decide to do, what I think they're gonna do, let's check RotoWire as well, though, see what the projected lineup is. Wow, okay. Well, the projection is they're going to play Bam Bam at center tonight. I would have thought they were going to play Bam Bam at the 4 because Aaron Gordon out there. But they're going to play Bam at center. I'll actually wait for the actual lineup to come out. But if Bam plays the 4 tonight, he plays power forward and not center, I'm taking this under. If he plays center, he probably still goes under. But if he plays center, that just means I'm definitely taking Jokic triple-double because now Aaron Gordon will be the slasher with a smaller Aaron Wiggins on him. They're going to have Aaron Wiggins on Aaron Gordon instead of Bam Bam. Now he's going to be an easy slasher to get a lot of easy buckets against a smaller player. Andrew Wiggins is a fucking small forward / shooting guard. He can't guard fucking Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is a fucking monster down low. So yeah, I would look at Jokic triple-double, Jokic 8 assists, Bam Bam under if he plays power forward, and Davion Mitchell points plus assists over 13.5 as a parlay piece. And Denver is for sure going to win this game on the money line. They probably cover the spread, and they probably hit their team total pretty easy as well. The Heat can't fuck with them. It's just a bad matchup. Bam Bam can't do nothing with Jokic. Next game is Spurs versus Lakers. No Austin Reeves tonight. The spread is a pick 'em. Wemby coming off that terrible game. He literally scored nothing He had less than double digits. I can see Wemby having a big game. I'll take Wemby points, rebounds, assists in this one, whatever it is. It's probably like 44, 43. I would single bet that. Wemby's going to bounce back. Wemby's playing in LA. This is a big game. DeAndre Ayton is soft as fuck. DeAndre Ayton ain't on shit. The Lakers don't have nobody to play defense in their fucking lineup. Luka don't play defense for real. Marcus Smart does a little bit. Jake LaVaria from Memphis, he plays not much defense. He's a scorer. Rui's just a weird player for me. He's a good player, but he's a weird player for me. But I would take Wemby points, rebounds, assists in this game. Wemby double-double. Wemby rebounds. There's going to be a lot of shots put up. They're going to try to target Wemby and pick and roll. I don't think it's going to work as well as it does usually when Luka targets people. I will also look at Luka's assists and Luka's rebounds. I would look at Luka's rebounds, actually. Luka's rebounds is my favorite bet in this game. Take him at 8 to be safe. And then Wemby, points, rebounds, assists over, whatever it is. You could take it down lower to be safer on the parlay. I would say take Luka. I'll take Wemby at like over 40 points, rebounds, assists. He's going to get it. I think he's going to have a big bounce back game today. DeAndre Ayton can't do nothing with him at all. And Lakers have nobody on their bench to do anything with him either. Portland versus OKC. Y'all know OKC my favorite team already. I think today they're going to run into a buzzsaw, though. I do want to see Shaedon Sharpe out there, though. He game time decision with a calf. It says likely to play. So if Sharpe does play, I think Portland popped my people today, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. I think OKC might go down today. They're missing too many key pieces on this field to go against this tough-ass Portland team. The spread hasn't moved much, even though there's no Caruso, no Dort, and no Chet. So the starting lineup for OKC is projected to be Shea, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, and Hartenstein versus Kamara, Avila, Sharpe, Drew Holiday. I feel like Portland has enough wing defenders to actually give my boy Shea some issues. Yeah, I think they can give my boy Shea some issues tonight. Can OKC win this game still with all these players out? Yes. I think they take their first L tonight. I'm not putting OKC on my parlay on the money line. If anything, I was on the OKC side that I would take in this. I would take Isaiah Hartenstein, 8 rebounds. He's going to be down there banging with Big Killigan. So I do think he'll have to be rebounding, and there's no Chet tonight. So there's no, minutes where Chet will be playing center or anything like that. Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be in the game pretty much the whole game, as long as he doesn't get in foul trouble. So 8 rebounds should be made for him. Yeah, I lean Portland. Do Portland plus 10 if you want to be safe on the parlay. I think they popped my boys tonight. It's unfortunate all those players are out, but this is the NBA for you. Drew Holiday is the elite guard still, and I do think that Portland has a chance to pop OKC on the back-to-back. But Shea is amazing, so tread lightly. Next game. Is this the last game as well? Should be, right? Yep. Next game in the last game, Sacramento versus Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors are a 2.5-point underdog playing a back-to-back. No Draymond, probably. I doubt Dre plays. Dre don't want to play without Curry. Just know that. That's one thing you do know. Draymond don't want to be on the floor without Steph Curry. That ain't how his career is set up. He wants Steph on the floor if he on the floor. So probably Dre won't play. Pons is questionable, but no Jimmy, no Steph, no Melton, no Al Horford as well. For Sacramento, there's no Levine, no Keegan Murray, and no Sabonis. In this game, I would look at probably a Russell Westbrook rebounds. I can see this is a game where Russell Westbrook could probably get a triple-double in. It's definitely a game where Russell Westbrook can get a triple-double in. Maybe his rebounds. Also like Dennis Schroeder, rebounds plus assists. It might be let me see. Probably be 7.5. Let's see. Dennis Schroeder. This total is really low. It dropped all the way from 230 to 223. I know all the scores out, but damn, that's a drastic change. My fault, y'all trying to see what Dennis Schroeder shit is. Rebounds plus assists. Dennis Schroeder, rebounds plus assists. Damn, they done moved his shit all the way up to 9.5. I would take his rebounds assists down to 7.5. He's going to get that for sure. I don't think Draymond's gonna play. I would look at Kuminga rebounds as well. Let me see what Jonathan Kuminga is. Jonathan Kuminga. I think Jonathan Kuminga gets 6 rebounds for sure. His points as well. They don't got nobody to guard him. DeMar DeRozan gonna try to guard him. Kuminga, a big body though. They think he's gonna get 20 as well. So I think Kuminga scores 20. I think Debo scores 20 as well. DeMar DeRozan. They ain't got nobody to guard him. Moses Moody is a sneak piece. Moses Moody scored 10 for sure, I think, in this game, especially with everybody else. That's my Moses Moody might score a dub. This is a game where you could probably take him up high as fuck. But no, Moses Moody, parlay piece, 10 points for sure. I don't think Draymond's going to play. I highly doubt it. Even if he does play, Moses Moody is going to get a lot more time. And he's going to score the ball on the Sacramento team. Sacramento plays 0 defense. I honestly, to be honest, just because Steph out, that don't mean the fucking Warriors not gonna score the ball. What's the Warriors team total? Warriors team total over 109.5. I think it's a solid bet. I think Pons can push the pace. I think Kuminga can still score. Buddy Hield can still score. Quentin Post can still score. The way Steve Kerr coaches, he wants them to push the pace. Jonathan Kuminga can still score. The Kings don't fucking play defense. They don't have defenders. They don't play defense. I would look at Warriors team total over, honestly. I think they can fucking score 110 points on Sacramento. Sacramento don't play a lick of fucking defense. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna start tonight. So let me see what they got projected lineups out there. Keon Ellis, Dennis Schroeder, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. Hell no, they don't play no defense. Yeah, Warriors team total over 109, single bet. If you want to be safer, you can take it down as low as you want. You can adjust it however you want to on FanDuel, just to get a better number. Yeah, that's all the games for tonight. I went over all of them. Y'all can ask a couple questions if y'all want to. I'm not going to be giving any of my college picks. That's where most of our money is going tonight. Yeah, okay. Rugner's just started. Our favorite bet for college starts in about 15 minutes. So if you do want that, you can message us, get the plays for today. Y'all can ask some questions though on the games for the NBA. If y'all want to. I'm giving y'all about 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I said Bam. If he plays power forward tonight, you gotta check when they give out the rosters, the starting lineups. If Bam Bam starts at power forward tonight, I would take his under 20 points because he'll be matched up with Aaron Gordon. I don't think he's gonna be able to score on Aaron Gordon. If he plays center, I would take Jokic triple-double or Jokic 8 assists. Bam Bam can't guard Joker. Joker gonna have his way with him. They'll end up having a double, and people just gonna be able to cut. And also, if Bam is playing center, that means Andrew Wiggins is playing power forward, and Aaron Gordon will be able to cut and bully ball him because he's really a small forward / shooting guard, not a power forward. Not a question related to the game, but if I started 300-400, what would be your idea? If you started 300-400, so you saying if I got 300 or 400, my unit size would be fucking $15 or $20, bro. That's what you starting at. That would be my unit size. $20-$25. Isaiah over 10.5. I don't know what you're talking about. Isaiah Stewart. Oh, Isaiah Stewart, 10 rebounds. Maybe. I don't know, bro. How you know it, Bam? Oh yeah, Isaiah starting Hardenstein. Yeah, I love Isaiah Hardenstein. I got that. I told y'all that. That's what I said. Like his rebounds tonight. How you know if Bam starting at center? You check, brother, when they announce the lineups. You want to know my sites that I use? That's part of my class, brother. I don't give out my resources for free, but I got resources to know, so I don't give those out. You can take the class and I'll give you all the resources too. If you would like to be a part of the class, can give you all the resources. So we got the half off going though for 30-day pro group. We are absolutely on fire. For all sports. Our soccer guy has fucking swept, I think, 4 days straight soccer. It's fucking amazing. It's really good. Yeah, we killing NCAA. Happy NCAA is back with NBA. And it's a lot of money to be made out here, especially with all the sports being on right now. My first bet of the day comes on in about 10 minutes, so I'm about to get off of here in a second. How long to sell? Yes, you can purchase just the soccer bets. If you want the soccer bets only for a month, it'll be $100. Just text that to the number. The sale ends at midnight tonight for the half off. Yeah, I just want everybody to have a chance to ball with this college basketball, man. It's a lot of lines, especially early in the season, that are wrong because the books don't know what the fuck to make the lines either. So, and you have a million games to pick from to figure out which one the lines are off. So the lines are off early in the season. The books don't know what to make them. There's so many transfers. So it's easy to fucking capitalize off of college basketball if you do your fucking research and do all that type of shit. Yeah. It's time to make some fucking money. Our first game starts in about 10 minutes. Got to go ahead and get to it. All right. Blessings to everybody. We here every Wednesday on Twitch, going over all the games for you. Giving you just a preview. We're not giving you our main bets, but I feel like the breakdown of the games just to give you a little bit of insight on some things. Just make sure you got your pen and paper ready and you can learn some shit. Let's ball.